I'll get myself. There's more people. And then there's me. And then there's...
Thank you for coming. My name is Dante, and today I want to talk to you about the importance of spaying and neutering your cats. Who here has owned a cat before? Me too. And for any of you who've owned a cat, have they had any kittens? And how hard was it to find a home for those kittens? Now, imagine if those kittens had kittens, and so on, until the number of cats greatly outnumbered the number of people who were able to take care of them. That's the problem that we're facing today. According to the Humane Society, there are 7 cats or dogs born every day for every human who is born in the United States. We can fix this problem by making sure to spay and neuter all of our pets. I want to talk to you first, next slide, about the myths that exist about spaying and neutering your cats. Then we're going to talk about how rapidly just a single pair of breeding cats can cause a population explosion. And then after that, we're going to talk about the impact that cats have on the Earth's ecosystem. It's bigger than you think. Right, next slide. All right, first I'd like to address the myths that exist about fixing cats. Some people think that if you fix your pet, it'll make it fat. This is not true. While fixing your cat does reduce the amount of calories they need to eat on any given day, the real problem is continuing to overfeed cats and not getting them enough exercise. That's what causes the weight gain, it's not the fixing. Some people also think that it's expensive to get your cat fixed, and while it does cost money, usually it's about $35 to $70. Unfortunately, that $70 is a lot cheaper than paying to raise an entire litter of cats, or 2 litters of cats, or even 3 litters of cats. People think that fixing your cat's just unnecessary surgery. This isn't true. According to the ASPCA, it actually reduces the amount of health problems you cats have. Obviously, male cats, if you fix them, will no longer get testicular cancer. Female cats no longer, or they have a much reduced level of intrauterine infections, much reduced level of feline breast cancer, actually. And lastly, if your cats are fixed, they're not going to be going outside and fighting other cats, so the amount of injuries they sustain from other animals is dramatically less, and those are the things that really cost a lot of money. And so, overall, we can see that spaying and neutering your cat is really healthy for the individual pet. Let's take a look at what happens to the population at large if you don't fix your cat. Now, this graph that we're seeing here was prepared by Spay USA. It's a veterinary organization that tries to spread awareness about the importance of fixing your animals to make sure that they don't breed out of control. Now, we can see from the graph that a single breeding pair of cats, after just 1 year, assuming 2.8 kittens survive in every litter, will have about 12 cats total. After that, 4 years, they're going to have over 2,000 cats. And assuming they all survive, after 8 years, that single pair can produce 2 million cats. Now, the likelihood of all of them surviving long enough to breed is somewhat slim, but we can see from the numbers here, 2 million, that is huge. So, if these cats aren't taken care of and they aren't rehomed, they have to go to a shelter, and the likelihood of them being adopted there is slim. They'll probably be euthanized. If you don't take them to a shelter and you let them go, then they become feral, and that can cause other problems. And no cat owner likes the idea of euthanizing cats. But what happens when we let them go feral? According to ecology.com, feral cats have actually started attacking humans. 2 years ago in France, a woman was walking her poodle, was attacked by 6 feral cats. She survived, but they left her bleeding from a torn artery. Shortly after that, in New Delhi, India, a 6-day-old baby was dragged from a maternity ward by a feral cat. They caught the cat before it could escape with the child, so the child lived, but these are real problems. Additionally, feral cats are responsible for the deaths of more birds and small mammals than any other source. So if you see a bird or a small mammal, most likely they're going to be killed by a cat. In fact, this is so bad that 33 species of birds have been driven to extinction by feral cats. So it's obvious that the consequences of not spaying and neutering your cats is really just an uncountable number of deaths, both of domestic cats and related species in the ecosystem. So it's really important that we do something about this. The best way to fix the problem is if everyone can commit to volunteer at their local shelters, spend a couple hours spreading awareness. If you're able to do this, please raise your hand. I know it's a lot to ask, but for those of you who aren't able to do this and didn't raise your hand, could you at least commit to promise to spay and neuter your own pets and make sure that you help cut this problem off at its source? The only way we can solve this is by working together. Thank you very much for listening.
Going around this way. Yay! Yay!